All right. So now we have, of course, Dr. Sharad Kohli, senior economist. And Mr. Kohli, as always, breaks it down for us in a very, very understandable fashion. Dr. Sharad Kohli, I was just talking to our viewers and I was telling them that, we all want to go buy gold around Diwali and the festivals. And when the prices shoot up, we don't know why that's happening. But of course, you're there to break it down for us. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, Vaishali. Good morning to the viewers of NewsX. Of course, people who are holding gold, and most Indian households do hold gold. It is said that Indian households hold around 25,000 tons of gold, even in the lower middle class, in the smaller families, poorer families. Also, there is a little bit of gold always there, even if it's there in a very small quantity. They must all be celebrating at this point of time because they all have bought long ago. Some, even if you bought a year ago, 2 years ago, 6 months ago, for that matter, and if you're looking at your numbers, even if you bought a week ago, you are standing to gain today. So that is what I said. I wanted to congratulate the viewers who are watching for the profits they have made, even if they are notional profits. Obviously, if you haven't sold, they are paper profits, but it's a good reason to be thinking about it and feeling happy. I think the US shutdown, as you rightly said, has greatly contributed to it. Then the US-China trade war, the statements coming from both ends. You do hear some reconciliatory statements in between where President Trump says, no, 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 we're going to see China as a friend. We're going to see something nice is going to happen. He's got his limited vocabulary and he uses that vocabulary to say nice, beautiful, so on and so forth. But then the fact of the matter is that the underlying tensions in international trade still is a disruption, fear of disruption in the supply chain, fear of the US dollar collapsing as a major currency around the world. That is one of the very, very key driving factors, Vaishali, for the gold and silver upsurge you're seeing, because gold is US dollar is an international currency and there is no alternate currency in the world which can substitute dollar as of now. So the only respectable measure of value around the world is being considered as gold. And of course, many countries who've invested trillions and trillions of dollars in the US Treasury, they're called US Treasury bonds, they're 10-year bonds, they're 30-year bonds, they're 5-year bonds. They are now withdrawing because of the volatility in the US economy, because of the, I would say, the uncertainty in the policies which President Trump has been unfolding ever since he became the president, has caused jitters amongst the investors, which are in the form of countries. So they are pulling out. And when you pull out such a big money, you need to immediately find out where should I park it. So I think gold seems to be the safest bet at this point of time. And the geopolitical tensions are not helping. Israel-Hamas was supposed to be a very peaceful deal, but we are already hearing of some cracks emerging in it. I hope it doesn't happen because it means a lot of lives. But then we are hearing of has become as intense as it could be. So building geopolitical tensions, geo-economic uncertainty, and the icing on the top as far as gold prices is concerned is President Trump's policies, which are driving, and this is also driving the central banks around the world, Vaishali, to buy relentlessly. They are collecting their reserves, and gold and silver are very limited in supply. We cannot have unlimited supply of these two precious metals. So I think it's festival time, it's Diwali time. Even if you can't buy larger quantities because of this extremely high price, what you should do is, and if you want an ornament, you're looking for ornamental value, you want to wear something on Diwali or for the forthcoming wedding season, you can buy lower caratage. You can buy a 14 carat, 18 carat, you can buy even a 9 carat, and all the major brands are now taking out this low caratage jewelry, which look as good as any other. That's your ornamental requirement. If your investment requirement is there, I think I still foresee a lot of potential to go up. I'm looking at a price of 1,50,000, although I always restrain myself from forecasting on gold prices. But this time, I am being a bit audacious, I would say, in forecasting that 1,50,000 in the near future looks very, very realistic. So you haven't missed the bus, but invest in smaller quantities. That's my first advice. My second advice is invest for long term. Please do not become a trader in gold and silver. You come as an investor. I find a lot of people, they come traders, they book small profits and get out and they miss the bus of larger profits. So that's the advice to investors. And the reasons are all on the table. Keep a watch on the reasons and you'll be able to forecast the gold prices yourself, Vaishali, including the viewers.
Dr. Kohli, I should really appreciate you because you've simplified it for our viewers so well. And thank you so much for your time. Now, viewers,